Oh, baby. Oh, baby, sir. Are you ready for another dumpster fire, tacular dumpster fire of most dumpster fire proportions?
I'm ready, man. We got a month until the draft.
Oh, man.
Oh, we're putting the hoodies on.
I'll join you. Why not?
On. Let's go.
I look weird like
Go
this.
send some mail bombs.
Is that really what we're doing, man?
Ted Kaczynski, what was crazy about that was he like targeted his enemies. Like he just made a list of people that pissed him off. You got to admit that was like pretty pimp.
And so yeah, I mean, I get it, but as I said, he was a former professor, and then he just lost his mind due to technology, and now he's a coach.
Yeah.
But, okay, so if you had a list like Ted Kaczynski, who would be on it? Would it be this guy, or would it be this guy, or maybe it would actually be this guy?
I saw there was this podcast with one of the FBI agents that arrested Ted Kaczynski, and he had like this whole like thing about diligence and like what it took to catch him. And I'm like, didn't his brother rat him out?
That's what I thought. I thought it was like a family member, and they kind of just
his brother was like, that sounds like my brother. I'm like, fucking shit, dude.
Like, you didn't dumbass.
You just waited till his brother. They would have never caught his ass.
Oh, of course not. It was too cryptic.
They would have never. Sir. He was living in a fucking under a creek in Massachusetts or whatever. Anyways, all right. I heard Puka did something.
Yes, sir. Hit breaking news. This is apparently the bite mark on her body, which she claims was from Rams receiver Puka Nacua from their dinner. Like as I said,
dinner.
Apparently at dinner. Like this is. It looks like it's just hard in the leather, but damn, I mean, you can see the imprints there.
Is that on her butt? What are we looking at here?
I don't know.
Whose mouth is like that? That's like a round ass mouth.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like doing that.
The fuck?
Like that. It looks like it's like a legging corset.
Okay, no. That's her back. That's her back. That's her shoulder right here. That's her bra strap.
Yep.
That's like her arm down here. And then so he bit her on the back. Like just randomly, like that's like her exposed shoulder, and he just fucking gnawed into that shit like he was fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. What the fuck are we doing?
He's doing some Dracula stuff, like I've had to suck your blood. Yeah, he did this. It's all too, alleged. So it's alleged.
He said something anti-Semitic too.
Allegedly,
is that accused of making an anti-Semitic comment and biting her back.
Yep, the incident happened December 31st, 2 days after the Rams and Nacua lost on Monday Night Football, and roughly 2 weeks after they lost to the Seahawks. And there's no denial that the bite mark happened, but we'll see. He denies the allegations that he bit a woman, allegedly. And his attorney saying this is a shakedown, and the woman is seeking millions of dollars.
Of course she is. She saw that there is a Cosby accuser got like 19 million. Well, I wouldn't say accuser. Cosby did that shit.
Like he did that shit repeatedly.
He did that shit.
Yeah. Oh, he did that shit. He made up cocktails and did all that shit. Like he pretty much treated the women like this. It was bad.
It was bad. It was bad. Cosby.
I love this highlight. Bit a woman.
Bit a woman. Look at the Suarez gif. Look at the Suarez gift on the gif on the right, or GIF.
That one.
Put that in the
actually. You know what? I'll put that away. Yeah, I'm putting it in the meme folder. Yes, sir.
I don't want to know any of your folders nomenclature. You've got some fucked up shit on there. You've got
it's literally just
a Junior Whopper. That's a fact.
I don't know about that, but as I said, it literally
there's actual videos of you having sex with a Whopper.
Well, that's different though. That's on the those are on the external drives. That's not on my I keep that private. That's the key.
Listen, man, I have never I don't get the desire to bite someone.
I don't get. I mean, there's playful biting, which I can understand if you're into that sort of thing, but not like I'm going to rip your fucking skin off.
Yeah, well, it didn't look like he broke skin, but like, well,
I mean,
maybe
that's indentation, dude. Like that
pretty
hurts
bad.
like fucking hell.
What the fuck, bro? Those teeth
Yeah,
look
that's
wild. Like, how do you get a perfectly circular bite mark like that?
it's like he was trying to kiss her and then just like dug his teeth into it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, there was another thing. Cam Skattebo made a joke about asthma and
CTE. Yep.
yes,
He made a
and
joke
then
like
he issued an
CTE is not
apology,
real.
which
He did.
like, come on, man, don't apologize for a joke. It was
Here
funny.
Cam
I get
Skattebo
it.
says CTE is fake and calls it an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
He also believes asthma is an excuse.
Yeah,
So,
he
let me see if I can get this downloaded.
Dude. He read the comments
and then we can go off about like that sort of thing.
I think half the time the people that are offended are just trolling. They're just like, oh yeah, I need to be offended by this. Their day is not upset. Who is upset about Cam Skattebo joking about CTE? Everyone has been joking about Cam Skattebo not, giving CTE Cam Skattebo, and he's not allowed to make a joke about it.
Well, the reality is you can't make jokes these days, especially about that sort of thing. You know this. There are certain things to joke about. There's certain things that are not. You're allowed to punch up and certain aspects.
Punch up,
and then you can't punch down.
What about
sideways.
people who let
I punch up, down, sideways, 360 no scope. I do whatever.
I love punching down. It's so easy.
Punching down's easy, dude.
Yeah,
it's
you're just so little. You're just like, punch down.
I love punching down. What are we talking about?
There's Barry. Too late on this one, Cam. I spent all night crying in bed with my naked, thinking about your remarks. Then I woke up this morning, burned all 5 of your jerseys that I own. I know a person whose cousin suffers from asthma.
And what you said is unforgivable. Dude.
My own kid has asthma, and I feel like that's like asthma is definitely something that it's not funny, but I was surprised that he would make a comment about that. But there's this one guy that's like, have you seen that guy's like 3 things that you shouldn't do as a grown man or shouldn't have as a grown man? One of them was asthma. And he was like, you're a grown man. You can't have asthma. And Cam was probably watching that video and then he fucking.
Yep.
Exactly. Here's the clip.
Taking off like, okay.
Run through my first place.
Yeah, exactly.
You think CTE is a real thing?
No. It's an excuse.
I think asthma is an excuse too.
Yeah.
Is that a hot take?
No, that's a good take.
That's valid.
Yes, asthma's fake.
Is there anything worse than when you're in 4th grade and someone's huffing and puffing, you're just soft?
Yeah, just literally
be better.
Breathe the air.
That's a joke.
That is a joke. 1000% a joke. Like, what the fuck?
I make a tasteless joke about
asthma. My own kid has asthma. I had it growing up. If I run for too long or something, I'll have trouble breathing. I had pollen-related asthma. I get it, but that's also funny. Okay, like just breathe.
Just breathe, man. It's like the cyberbullying. It's like, what? Cyberbullying's not real. Just move away from the computer. Close your eyes. It's like the time the creator sketch.
Maybe someone on the Giants social team was like, "Hey, man, fucking
come on, man, dude, just breathe. That's all it takes."
Now we know,
and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Amani too called Justin Tuck big midget.
Big midget, Jesus.
And then he told he told Michael Strahan to fix his teeth like on a radio show. I was like, damn, dude. He's like, you think with a gap like that? Like sometimes locker rooms are just, you would be just the shit you hear in a locker room among football players when there's no mic on. It doesn't even matter, man. Like the people are mean to each other. Everyone
shits on everybody, dude. You know how it is.
Yeah.
That's men's league. It's just everyone shits on everyone.
Yeah. The group
it's playful shitting, but homies
is out of control and would get every one of you canceled or your best friend. Like, well,
sometimes they
really
get leaked and people do get canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Like DM chains from Twitter. Sometimes they get leaked and they're like, oh my God. And it just
Private
That's just how it
Discord.
goes.
Kyle
Discords?
Larson thought he could drop an N-bomb with his homies during
public.
COVID.
Yep.
Then
No,
went out and
he
won
said
a-
it during a race with his name highlighted as he said it. That's different.
Yeah.
Problem is he's a
That
really
was not
fucking
a
good
good
driver.
move, Kyle.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Mhm.
But he's really fucking good at driving. So guess what?
Yeah, Puka Nacua is going to be out there. He's going to give that woman a couple grips, a couple racks, and she's just going to go away. Unfortunately. Now, if he did that, if he just bit her for no reason, then she should be like, what a fucking weird thing to do. Like, I don't know.
Don't let big ass get your beliefs.
It's amazing how our society, if you can still do the thing that everyone loves you for, you can get away with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Penguins are losing right now. They're getting their ass whooped. It's bad. It is absolutely bad.
We live in a society. Yep. Luke,
we live in a society of laws.
But it's not just sports athletes. There's people in companies that, they're the number one salesperson and they grab a coworker's ass.
Oh yeah, and then
they get a warning or something, and it's just like, it's ridiculous how much eye turning happens in companies.
Oh yeah. Well, not just that. Remember the Coldplay thing?
Yeah. That was they
when
were having
happened,
an obvious affair.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we weren't actually having an affair. We were just
Snuggling.
That's relationship snuggling, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
that is obviously they're just chilling. It's just they got caught, and that's what happened.
She's not going to be able to get a job anywhere. She should just become an OnlyFans model. She would.
Well, I think this girl's had a couple interviews. Like,
have you seen Haley Welch? She's now
the Hawk Tua girl.
Yeah, the Hawk Tua girl. Talk about a rise.
I've seen some videos out. Well, the problem is it's so easy to just rise and fall so fast, especially with what the internet is. It's both easier and harder at the same time. Easy as in you can get just a random clip, get a couple million views instantly. It's hard because you can't get the staying power. It's just it's hard. Fast. And Haley Welch just did the wrong things at the entire wrong time. She didn't know about crypto and just fell victim to a scam herself. And
they were like, we're gonna have a meme coin for you. And
she was she didn't know about it. She was like some 22-year-old girl who worked at a textile factory or some shit.
Mm-hmm. All right, just start reading the
hey, at least we can boast we have more viewers than Hawk Tua or Talk Tua or whatever.
Talk Tua.
Yeah, and maybe we don't have the OnlyFans option. Let's be real here. Nobody's paying for our OnlyFans. Speaking of which, the one of the founders of OnlyFans died this past week. He had cancer.
Yes, he died at only 43. That's really suspicious.
I mean,
when they want you gone, they will clear you out, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The Limb Report. All right.
Yep, Limb Report with the Unabomber Flex. Flacco Steelers QB 2027. You heard it here first. Well, he's going back to Cincy. Joe Flacco,
but last year he was a Brown, and then a Colt, and then a fucking Bengal.
Yep, he is a Bengal.
He will never retire.
To a 1-year deal. I thought he was going to be gone a couple years ago, but this is just how it is. Odell Beckham Jr. has received renewed interest. It's really Odell Beckham, but in what?
He's washed, dude. He's washed.
His body's
gonna get hurt. He'd come back. He could only come back for like 1 or 2 playoff games.
Yeah, maybe so. Tucker White 94. Also, I'm completely phoning in this week until I leave for Birmingham to cover IndyCar this weekend. Nice.
Hey, have fun, man. Birmingham, Alabama. Love it. IndyCar. Open wheel racing, man. That's pretty cool, dude.
Oh, have you heard about this? Bailey Reichert. Dan Orlovsky's obsession with Ty Simpson is genuinely funny. Asking what big games Mendoza's played is insanely bad. Even I know about this. Ohio State.
So,
Oregon.
yeah. I saw a tweet that said like Dan Orlovsky emailed like every GM to ask if Ty Simpson was the best quarterback in the draft, and he said only 2 disagreed. I'm like, Dan, no one's gonna give you a fucking real opinion.
And then he posts this after he got fucking buried.
Yeah,
Kindness
Dan
is free. Yeah, weren't you just completely shitting on a quarterback? It's like, what big games has he played? All of them.
He's just click farming, dude.
Of course he is, but it's
Everybody click farm.
and then everyone's just gonna post the highlight of him running out of bounds in the end zone. And he's just doing his
job. That would be like the number one. He's doing his job. He's a good analyst. He understands the game. He was an NFL quarterback. Do you have any idea how hard that is to just even Kirk Benkert to make it to where he could kneel in one game? The amount of work that took.
Oh yeah,
it's just there's a lot of credibility behind being an ex NFL player, even from fucking Emmanuel Acho, who played I think 20 games. Yeah, still, there's a lot of fantastic athletes that never played in the NFL. So
nowhere close.
There is some.
Yeah, here's the conspiracy.
Some authenticity to
Dan Orlovsky and Ty Simpson are represented by the same agency. Fernando Mendoza is a rivalry. That is what people are going on about.
Oh, that makes sense. He's trying to manipulate the draft.
The plot thickens, huh? He's trying to do what Mel Kiper does. Who the fuck is Dan Orlovsky?
Who the fuck is Dan Orlovsky? Oh, that makes sense.
And Sean Shanley, if the Pens make the playoffs, will you stream Pens playoff games? Hell yeah! But so far, we're getting our asses beat by Colorado right now. It's been
what do you got to do to get into the playoff?
Well, it's tight right now. The problem is Columbus is starting to come in. The Islanders are a couple points behind us too, and we got our asses whooped by Carolina on Sunday. It's not looking good against Colorado, and Malkin's out for a little bit. Crosby's back, but I don't know. I think the fact that we blew all those games in December and also just the fact that the Eastern Conference is a mess and we couldn't win a fucking shootout for our lives dependent on it. I think that's going to kill us in the end.
Yeah.
No rule. Well, we'll see. I mean, there's still plenty of time left. No rules X for 2 bones. Why are the people down on the Eagles this year? Probably because of, the offense.
Yeah. I mean, Sirianni doesn't leave you that confident. He's lost all of his powerful assistants that made that team great.
Fangio's still there, but Fangio's he's considering retirement, so he may.
Yeah, but Patullo, Patullo's who was the guy before Patullo? It was
that was Kellen Moore.
Yeah, Kellen Moore,
and then Brian Johnson, who was a disaster.
Yeah, and then it's just how I don't know. This is an up and down league, baby. And
yes,
I don't know if the Giants will be up next year, but they're certainly putting together. They're trying to do better with Harbaugh. We'll see. Could be another bad year. Could be, and then it could be like Sean Payton. Like year 1 is bad, and then year 2 you're in the AFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm. Or it could be year 3 where they just fall back to shit. You never know.
Who knows? But go ahead.
Yes, sir. Tucker White 94. Your random MLB players of yesteryear of the day. Champ Summers and Goose Gossage with his fantastic mustache. I agree. Dude had a fantastic mustache. And Mark Schott tried to get him to shave it, which is horseshit.
Yeah, that's right. Who's a player from the first MLB game that you attended that you would think obscure? I want to say Larry Sheets.
I think my first game was 95, 94. I forget who played that game, though. I would probably have to say Freddie Garcia.
Ooh, okay. Where was this? Was this at
in Three Rivers?
Oh, you went to Three Rivers?
Yep. Only like a couple times.
Stadium. Yeah.
Going to Oco, it reminded me a lot of Three Rivers Stadium. It's the same cookie cutter style, but it was like a throwback. I'm like, it's like going back to Three Rivers. It had been a long time. I think I went to like 1 Steeler game and like 2 Pirates games. It wasn't much. I didn't really start going to like games per se till like the 2000s when you're older.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Three Rivers Stadium, like Steeler games can get kind of messy. so no one really wanted to take us there.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
listen, like if you go to a Commanders game, you don't take kids there.
You don't take kids to a football game in general. It's just a shit show.
No. It's just it is. There's a lot of cussing.
Yeah, there's a lot of cussing, a lot of
get
stale
off the
beer,
ground,
drinking,
you pussy. A lot of shit talking, a
fights.
lot of slurs. It's
Yep,
not not pretty.
Yeah, especially it's people drinking since 6 a.m. and they're just like fuck you piece of shit. It's actually a lot worse than that. It's a lot worse than that. But
I don't respect him. I don't respect this team. I remember one time I went to Philly. I was like 13. This fucking drunk dude was just like, I don't respect the Mets. I don't stand for this organization. He was like in his 60s, just fucking wasted. I was like, holy fuck, is that what I have to look forward to?
Do you remember the dude from the Braves game about 10 years ago? He was like sitting on the second row. He was heckling A-Rod and he fell to his death. Imagine that.
That is that's not the way that's a weird hill to die on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like yelling about A-Rod in 2015. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. But but as I said,
that was awful.
But as I said, baseball and hockey's pricey, but they're better family entertainment, especially PNC. Like they have good family entertainment there, but at the same time,
yeah, they've kind of priced out those.
Yeah, hockey definitely has.
Yeah,
football
has. You go
too.
now, football a little bit, but like a Commanders game, nah, man. People save their money and go there to talk shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Last couple Commanders game, like I saw somebody just going through OnlyFans, like scrolling through like
OnlyFans or Tinder.
Porn, basically. Like we were in the lower bowl, and I was just like, oh god.
Oh, he was scrolling through like Xvids or Pornhub or some shit.
Yeah, some shit. I was like, oh my god, man. I would never take my kids to a football game. Maybe Green Bay. Maybe in Lambeau they're kid friendly. Most likely place you would take a kid to a football game.
Ooh, interesting question.
I would say Lambeau. I would think that they'd be more ready to like be respectful.
I would say would SoFi?
Yeah, just because it's so corporate. I would.
Jackson.
Would you take a kid to a Jacksonville game?
It'd probably be too hot. It'd be too hot.
Yeah.
And Jacksonville fans can get pretty rowdy when they win.
Yeah, they can. Duval can get pretty rowdy.
Yeah, same as like New
Indy's,
Orleans.
Yeah, that's a good choice, Drew.
Indy's not a bad one.
Indy. Maybe Dallas. Like we didn't see much. Like Dallas seemed to be pretty sterile.
Mm-hmm.
There was that dude talking shit, and then they
we thought fight and they hugged.
But it was like a joke. Yeah,
like they were gonna fight. I was looking
apparently
forward
the
to
Pens just scored.
See that. Yeah, but they're checking for goalie interference. But we'll see.
All right, keep reading the stupid.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, buddy. Marco 4103. Feel good about my Ducks being first in the Pacific. Too bad the division is absolutely putrid since it's the equivalent of the NFC South of hockey. Dude, have you seen the Pacific Division? It is a fucking pity point of a division. It's terrible.
Pitiful.
Yeah, it's bad. Edmonton
I'm not paying
is terrible.
attention to hockey because my
Vancouver's a shit. Well, dude,
I start to pay attention when the playoffs come around because I want to see who wins it all.
Well, I mean, that'll be plenty of that. But as I said, if I were a betting man right now, coming out of the East would probably be Columbus or Buffalo. And I know that's weird to say, but they're the hottest teams. They're the hottest teams. Just saying.
You got to be hot in June, though. That's the problem. You got to get hot in June.
Momentum. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're taking a long time to review this. Bailey Reichert. I talked to 15 GMs or so. Dan Orlovsky. I call BS for 500 outs. Well, it's probably former GMs, like Doug Whalen, Rex Ryan, Bill Polian, stuff like that.
Rex Ryan was a GM?
No, it'll consider him a GM.
Oh.
Because Rex
Who's
Ryan
the least credible ex-GM? Who
Matt
was
Millen.
like
Matt Millen?
Matt Millen, yeah.
No,
like
John
he's
Idzik.
currently What?
Idzik, probably.
John Idzik. Yeah. No one's at Mike McCagan or whatever.
Mike McCagan.
The guy after him.
Mm-hmm.
He
I would
has
say
no
Ray
authority.
Farmer. Ray Farmer of the Browns.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Sashi
bad. Sashi Brown could be, but he's still in football.
Yeah. Dave Gettleman, but he built a Super Bowl team.
Goalie interference. Boo.
Gettleman, for as stupid as he was with the Giants, he did turn Carolina around. But most of that was just drafting Cam Newton.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's some guy on a panel that I don't want to hear talk, it would be
Doug Whaley's another one, but he's like a Pittsburgh guy, but like he was terrible as a GM with the Bills.
I don't think I would listen to anything Trent Baalke has to say, right?
Or
even Chris Ballard. Like, what is Chris Ballard going to teach you?
Actually, Chris Ballard not does that. I'm going to mention. Not just him. It's what's his name? The old Colts GM. I forget his name. Before him. Shit. What's his name? I gotta look this up.
Come on, you're supposed to.
Ryan Grigson. Ryan Grigson.
Grigson, that's it. If Grigson were on a panel or something, you'd be like, "Did we just get a hair gel sponsor or something?
Yeah.
What is this guy doing here?"
Maybe that, and he's still.
That's
in the NFL.
actually perfect. That's like the least credible.
And for this guy right here, Gene Smith. Uche fucking hated Gene Smith, and he was incompetent too.
Yeah,
and Crazy Frankie. Nacua fighting a girl. He pulled the Marv Albert.
Only if he bit her on the ass. That's what Marv Albert did. He bit that lady on the ass.
Yes,
and
sir.
She was a nasty woman.
Nothing wrong with that. Eminem 1469.
Oh, Jack Easterby.
Support,
I wouldn't listen to anything Jack Easterby.
Easterby's more of just like some evangelical. We'll talk about the good grace of God.
Yeah, he was a front office guy. He was
Chaos is a ladder.
Uh-huh.
Definitely so. And Eminem, thank you, brother. Who's going to be worse, Tree? Pirates or Twins? I say Twins. Hope Minnesota sports wins a ring sometime in my life. Rip Jesse Pierce, Wild.
I think the Vikings probably stand the best chance in your lifetime, or maybe the Wild somehow get it together. But I don't think the T-Wolves.
T-Wolves have some questions. If they don't win with Ant, it'll be with like I don't know.
Yeah,
but I think the main thing there is the Wild. If they get out of the Central, I think they'll be okay. But once again, it's just who knows?
I think the problem
also,
if you're the T-Wolves. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just like Jesse Pierce. That's just tragic. You hear this story?
Yeah,
it's
awful.
like her and her 3 kids died in a fire because they had undetected smoke alarms. And like there's like posts on Twitter about like her kids having ice cream like hours before it happened.
God,
it hurts. And her husband was away traveling. So imagine being him. That's brutal. You lost everybody.
Oh, that is awful.
It's terrible.
Holy God. Ugh.
Like I've heard nothing but positive things about Jesse Pierce. I didn't know any of her work because I didn't really follow local Wild beat.
Yeah. Wow.
Still,
you know?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It sucks. Yeah, buddy. David AZ for 4-5. Do you guys watch UFC? If so, who your guys' favorite MMA fighter? I think this is more your alley. 5.
I know Ronda Rousey's fighting Gina Carano in like it's not in the UFC. It's like just, or maybe it is. I don't know. It's like some retread battle or Ronda's head movement is going to get destroyed. I like Max Holloway. I wish, the Khabib era was amazing. Then he quit. Francis Ngannou was amazing. He quit. Carl Usman, all these guys that I started to like, they're all gone. I don't really, it's not all now they have is just some fucking hardened dude from Dagestan. It's either like this or dying, and he just goes into the ring and just fucks somebody up, and you're like, okay, that's cool. I like the UFC. I just also listen. This is gonna be the most boomer statement I've ever said. Like the main card doesn't come on until like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired by then. Okay, like I just want to go to bed. I'm not a 20-year-old who needs something to do at 1 in the morning. I've already jacked off 3 times. I'm going to bed.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
man,
if the
you're
main
a
event was
YouTuber.
on around 8:00, I'd be fine.
Do you understand YouTube time, man? You're supposed to be up late. This is what we do, dude.
Nah, man. Like my late night ends at around like midnight is like the latest I can stay. Maybe if I'm concentrating on something, or
I'm at the gym
have
at
some
midnight. Come on,
anxiety,
man.
I might stay up till 1. But I don't get rampant anxiety over the UFC. My kid really likes UFC though. My oldest.
I don't watch UFC, so I don't have a favorite fighter. As I said, you met names you mentioned, they go right over my head. Well, not Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. That's just a gimmick match, but still.
Yeah.
That's about it. And speaking of which, Captain Christopher Drury. Dear Rangers fans, after reports regarding the Minnesota Gophers, I'm ready to reassign Mike Sullivan to the AHL on an interim basis, with Captain Millstone set to assume coaching duties at MSG alongside existing responsibilities.
Rangers are going to be good eventually. It's just not with Drury. And, Mike Sullivan's a good coach.
He is, but he might not be the right one for the Rangers.
Dude, you see this coaching carousal in the NHL. It's all different names all the time. Laviolette, Gerard, or whatever his name is. They're all just different voices, Marty St. Louis.
Yep, Martin St. Louis. And speaking of that, on TMZ this week, Chappell Roan hates children. If you saw this story.
What is this?
Apparently, it's a Brazilian footballer, Jorginho, says Chappell Roan security guard spoke to his wife and daughter in an extremely aggressive manner while they were staying at the hotel. So here's what happened. It's like, I went through a very upsetting situation for my family daughter earlier today. My wife is in Santa Paula for Lollapalooza. That's how my daughter broke up incredibly excited. She was so excited.
This reads like a Barry tweet. Get to the point.
Yeah, here's what happened. By coincidence, they're staying at the same hotel. During breakfast, the artist walked past her table. My daughter, like any child, recognized her, got excited, and just wanted to make sure it really was her. And the worst part is she didn't really approach her. She simply walked past the singer's table, looked to confirm it was her, and went back to sit with her mom. She didn't say anything or ask for anything. And what happened next? A large security guard came over to their table while they're still having breakfast and began speaking in an extremely aggressive manner to both my wife and daughter. She said she shouldn't allow my daughter to disrespect or harass other people. And he even said he would file a complaint against them with the hotel while his daughter was sitting in tears. So, yeah. It's an 11-year-old girl, and apparently...
Man, it's an 11-year-old girl. Well, I guess she wasn't hot to go.
Pink pony clubs, right?
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, now I'm not. What am I going to do? I can't like Chappell Roan anymore.
I mean, do you even know what the fuck Chappell Roan is? Like, I don't watch Chappell Roan.
You don't know about the Pink Pony Club?
I've heard about it, but I don't really like hear it stuff. It's apparently a gay icon, so that's all I know.
Yeah, why haven't you gone?
I don't know, because it's just what we do. Drew Cashel, the NBA. Yeah, you shouldn't. You know all about it, dude. What are you talking about? And the Penguins pissed away a 4-minute power play, which is great. We suck. The NBA has a tanky problem right now. Also, baseball is back.
Tanking problem right now. It's been that way for how many years?
Yeah.
The only way they can do it is if once you're eliminated from the playoffs, like you get points for winning.
Yeah, but as I said, that would make too much sense. They're probably going to do something really drastic, and yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
They should award the number 1 draft pick to the most middle teams.
So, like the Chicago Bulls.
yeah, the teams that barely made the playoffs.
The Chicago Bulls and the Atlanta Hawks.
So that the bad teams will just stay bad forever.
Yep. DC Smithers.
Fuck
Is Puka the
team.
next Antonio Brown? It's too early to tell, man. Too early to tell. Could be, but we need some time.
Antonio Brown, yes.
He's Antonio Brown with a ring. Bengal MK38. The Bengals re-signed Joe Flacco, and all is good in the world.
They have.
And as earlier, speaking of OnlyFans, rest in peace, Leonid Radvinsky. Yep,
he changed the game.
He allowed the average woman on the street to turn herself into a $1 million money-making machine. Actually, most women who are on OnlyFans don't make shit.
All he did was eliminate the scumminess of the porn industry where they trick girls into fucking on. They were like, oh, you can just do this from home now.
Yeah,
You know?
I said it's just
They did a service. They provided a service. Just like Uber fucking put the cab industry on its side. OnlyFans changed jacking off forever.
yeah. Now
I've
we
never
just
subscribed to anyone on
neither have I.
OnlyFans. I will say
Neither have
that.
I. I still have to do that OnlyFans punishment. I do have an account for that reason. I saved one, but
Do you
I
have
do
an
not have anything up
OnlyFans
yet.
account?
Because I had to
You
fucking
post-
make one, dude.
Do you post
You-
videos of you fucking whoppers?
No, not yet. And I don't plan to. Because fuck you.
Okay.
You would be like, oh, you have an OnlyFans account. It's like, fuck you. You're the guys who wanted me to do it. And Beast of Metal 1989, member for 15 months. What's up, brother? Congratulations and thank you for the support, my man. So, did anyone else hear about Kyle Dumbass ordering Dan Muse to keep challenging for goalie interference despite Muse not knowing the rule book? No, I did not. But that sounds about right. It's, yeah. We'll
It's
see.
amazing when a coach doesn't know the rule book.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Mhm.
And speaking of which, MK3A, rumors have spread about Ayuk going to the commies. Jaden Daniels wants Ayuk as a wide receiver. I sense trouble signing him. Cincinnati can have Ayuk. Well,
Weren't they after him last year? The commies?
Well, commies were, the Steelers were, a few teams were in the look for Ayuk, but that didn't.
I don't think Ayuk likes football. But
well, Ayuk had like issues with the 49ers, and he never really got over them. That's the problem.
it's okay. You don't have to like You don't have to like the things that you're good at.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But yeah, I mean, as I said, it also depends. Like Anthony Rendon doesn't really like baseball; he just does it as a job. But he got paid.
Yeah. Some people don't
Nothing wrong
like
with that.
things that they're
Hey.
good at. It's
Yeah.
okay. That's
Yeah.
what free will is like. You know what I mean?
And there are people who like stuff that we're bad at, like me in sports, or you and hair growth, just like that.
Yeah, I love hair growth, and it just not in the cards, man.
Yeah, just how it goes, man.
Not in
It's
the
just-
cards.
life is cruel. It fucking sucks.
Yep, and I'm really good at annoying people, and I just don't like it. You know.
Yeah,
you don't
it's
have
just-
to.
I wish I was better at shit too, but man, it's just how it goes. Jared Oberfeld for 5 bones. Aaron Judge and Bryce Harper should both come with a warning label. They are choking hazards. You two should stream games between the Mets and Pirates.
I don't think Judge is that unclutch.
He has his moments where he's not really that clutch, but as I said, baseball
There's
is
a lot of
fucking
pressure on him, man.
There is.
A lot
He
of
has his
pressure on
moments,
that
but at the
dude.
same time, he's a damn good ball player.
Thanks,
Just
Deb.
the-
I love you too.
Oh, thank you, Deb. And Beast of Metal gifted 1 Dumpster Fire membership. Praise the Jeebus. NS Hammerhead gifted 5. Let's
go. Who
boys.
got all the memberships?
Let's go.
Who's
Fuck
been
yes,
made a member?
dude. Thank you for
Let's
the support,
go.
guys. Appreciate you. We're dealing with this shitty fucking show. We love you. Let's go.
This is the worst show on earth.
Yes. I mean, there may be like 1 or 2 worse, but yeah, let's be real. Maybe Clickbait might be worse, but yeah,
We just
actually,
don't do
Clickbait might be
clickbait.
better. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if we still
We have
do that
Scooter.
fucking show.
Yeah.
Because the problem is like 2 of us are out on like a given week.
I will say this: we do generally do a good job with the draft.
Oh yeah,
I feel proud of
we all
our
do.
draft.
Well,
streams
as
every
long as you're not high and I'm not piss drunk, then we're okay.
That's the best part.
Is it really though? I mean, last week in the World
man.
Baseball Classic, you just willingly let out shit that's just like, no, don't say that.
That's why people watched. I mean,
And
that's
I'm
why-
not going to say what you have to watch to realize what it is. We
Yeah.
understand it now. Sorry.
Everybody that's here was probably there.
Oh
So,
yeah, it was something, and we're just like, no. Just how it goes, man. But Sam Lusker, the 2026 Dodgers, going to be in the convo of most hateable team in sports history.
Ooh.
It depends
Lot
on the
of-
form.
By '98, the Bulls were very hated.
yeah, because
At
they
the
kept
end of
winning
the
everything.
three-peat, yeah, at the end of the three-peat, everybody like we were rooting for John Stockton and Karl Malone to beat them. That's how much.
Yeah,
Um.
and Karl Malone, we all
hated.
know what happened with him.
Yeah. Yeah. John Stockton was a dirty player, and Karl Malone was.
He raped a
Keto.
girl, an underage girl in college.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yep.
Thorwin Maximus, remember for 15 months. Let's go,
Wow,
baby.
That's an OG
Praise
right
that,
there.
Jesus. Yeah, we still have to do
Praise
that
the
private
Jeebus.
stream, and we still haven't
Yeah.
done it because
We
it's,
haven't
like,
done it.
it's like the recurring joke. We'll keep doing it. It's like
We'll
why
do
you
it.
be a member of the stream? It's things.
We'll do it.
15 months already. Keep up entertaining. Thank you, Thorwind.
Mhm.
Appreciate you, my man. Bailey Riker for 5. An era of Tampa is coming to an end. Mike Evans is leaving. Levante David's retiring.
Yeah. 14 seasons.
Yeah, I mean, he was fucking good. Levante David could still play.
Won a Super
Yep,
Bowl. though.
Levante is retired. Yeah, Levante made, and yep. It just happened 7 hours ago. I was working on videos. That's why I didn't even see it. That sucks because he was the heart and soul of that defense. And I don't know what Tampa Bay does.
Probably a Hall of
might
Famer.
Easily. I think he'll be. I don't know if he's first ballot, but he'll definitely be a Hall of Famer.
Nah, yeah. There's Hall of Famers in the NFL, and then there's first ballot Hall of Famers, and there's only like 2 or 3 a year that are first ballot. Maybe
Luke
1 or
Kuechly.
2.
Luke Kuechly was a better linebacker. He wasn't even first ballot.
Yeah. First ballot is reserved for like a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or
or your Aaron Donalds or
yes.
Would Bobby Wagner be first ballot?
Ooh, he should be. He should
Yeah,
be.
'cause
Michael
he's
Strahan
close.
wasn't first ballot. Michael
Yeah.
Strahan was second year.
Mhm.
So it's weird in the NFL with first ballot. You got to be great.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Belichick wasn't even first ballot, but I think that was more political.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah. The Luis Salea for 5 bones. Evening, gentlemen. Evening, Luis. How you doing, brother? Happy MLB opening week. Treat, am I crazy for believing in the Pirates as a dark horse playoff team? Take the over on them and Mets.
You are
Here's my
crazy.
problem. It's my issue is that their fielding situation looks fucking terrible. And like you have Brian Reynolds in left, Ryan O'Hearn in right. You have Nick Gonzalez at short. It's going to be a mess until Connor Griffin gets called up. But people are bitching about Connor Griffin being sent to the minors. But the dude had a 171 batting average in spring training. Like he needs time.
Yeah. Sometimes you need time, man. Baseball is hard, man. Is there nothing more unnatural than baseball?
Yeah,
Like-
it's weird because like I still am trying to get like that release, and it's very hard to do because you feel like you want to like throw it a certain way, but you're not getting enough power on it. You have to like reach back and just like fling it, and it's just hard to really get into that. If you haven't thrown, it's tough.
Mhm.
And it's just like you're sitting there like you're throwing rainbows. Like,
I've thrown all my life, and my arm at this age, my arm is like,
Yeah,
my arm's
I mean,
like, what
I
are you
feel
doing,
like-
bro?
I feel like every arm is like that because it's an unnatural motion. And that's why you have guys like just keep getting Tommy John nonstop because it's not a motion you're meant to do.
Yeah. A couple years ago, the arm was good. Now it's like,
Well, I mean, as I said, it's just the part of aging, man.
yeah,
It's just how it goes.
sucks.
Yeah, it does. Trust me. I'm getting there too. Beast of Metal 1989. Congratulations, Kyle Dumbass. That insipid order you gave Dan Muse just got a goal overturned because the refs become openly biased against teams or players trying to pump them for calls. That was ticky-tacky. I feel like you can make an argument either way. They're going to go goalie interference because he lost his stick. That's why they did it, Beast. And Bailey Reichert for 5. Which team surprises you that they ever won it all for how bad they are historically?
Ooh,
I would say the Nationals in
good one.
19, Rangers in
Yes.
23, Cubs, easily the Cubs.
yeah.
Cleveland should have won
yeah.
that series, but they fucking choked.
The Marlins winning 2 just out
Twice.
of the blue. Yeah. Just
with Jeffrey
completely-
Loria being one.
Yeah. And they've never even won a division, I don't think.
No, they
And
haven't.
they've won 2 World Series as wild cards, which is insane.
Yep.
Who else? Who's won us? Tampa Bay winning 2 Super Bowls, just random as fuck too.
Chicago White Sox
Oh yeah.
in 04.
That
They
was
were a
kind of
good team,
like
but it was just
like
random.
teams that are bad for a long time and then they win. Like I guess like yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I would say probably the Toronto Raptors in 19.
I mean, even
That's another
OKC,
one, but they had good
OKC's about to go
teams,
on.
though.
Yeah, the Raptors were one where you're like, oh shit, where did this come from?
Oh, and Colorado scored again. That's great. That's awesome. This game's done. We suck again. We fucking suck, Penguins. It's bad.
No! We suck again!
Yeah, it's pain. Oh boy. BWG3209. Hey, Dream 5. Sorry I haven't seen many streams lately. Dude, it's all good. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. I've been getting out of class at 9 p.m. Today I got out early. But just wanted to send some love your way. Also, is Scooter going to talk about his
he got beat
Gators?
by a 9 seed.
Yeah, he got crushed by a 9 seed. It looked
crushed. Well, they got devastated, you know.
Yep. It
sucks. They're the only 1 seed that's gone. They're the only 1 seed not to make it out of the fucking opening weekend.
Yeah.
Ruined every bracket. There are no perfect brackets left.
Well, a lot of brackets got ruined by High Point winning. I think that too. I know JG9 went to school at High Point and he was crying during his stream.
He was crying of joy.
Yeah. Well, it's their first tournament win ever.
Yeah.
I believe.
Well,
so it's a big deal. St. John's and Kansas had an incredible finish too. So I thought St. John's was going to choke that for a second, but nope.
They got it done.
Yep.
Bill Self.
They somehow
sent him home.
Yeah. No, Patino sent him home. Bill Self was sent home. Here we go. Drew Kashal, quick question. Who's the worst commissioner, Silver or Manfred? I would go Silver.
Silver let the
players walk all over.
Players run. Yeah, he's soft.
And now Manfred it's just the players don't give a shit about the regular seasons. Well, Rob Manfred's a fucking dumbass.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that, but Manfred
baseball
at least
is
stands up to the fucking players.
Well, he stands up for the owners.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to.
Silver's just unleashing gimmick after gimmick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this fucking mid-season the NBA Cup.
Yeah, and playing's a cheap trash grab. Puts the Chicago Bulls on a pedestal and it's bullshit. The terms of the PCA extension finally came out.
Yeah. Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yep, PCA has agreed to a $115 million extension. Well, here's the problem. He had that really bad second half. So that's your question. And he is the largest contract. He is the second largest besides Jackson Merrill. Jacob Wilson got paid the big bucks too.
They probably didn't want to go to arbitration because they were going to award him a lot of money. So,
of course.
Arbitration is one of the weirdest procedures in sports. It's like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they fucked over Tarek Skubal in arbitration. It's like, it's 31. He wanted 31, and Detroit offered 19. Like, it's just like, dude, what are we doing here? I think they just met at the middle, like 25-26, and called it there.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's bad. And Tony Nicolaude, 9 out of 10. Never forget.
Yep, never forget.
Never forget. And Maze the Great 5, you being a New York Giants fan, what do you remember about 2007 and what was your reaction when you guys won?
I mean, that was just a great run. We beat Matt Ryan. You know, we beat Tampa on the way. No, wait. No, we beat Tampa on the way. And then we beat the Cowboys. And then we beat Green Bay. In the NFC Championship, we beat Brett Favre.
Yep, that bad interception OT.
And then we just beat the undefeated Patriots. It was amazing. I still get goosebumps when I think about it. It was great. It was memories for a lifetime, apparently, because 4 years later it happened again, but that's all I've been able to operate on I haven't seen any of my teams win a championship since 2012.
For me, it's 2017, so it's slowly getting there.
Yeah,
it was the Penguins. I mean, Steelers haven't won since 06. Pirates have never won in my lifetime. I don't think they're ever going to win one in my lifetime. I'm going to be honest.
They could.
I'll be shocked if they do. I haven't seen them.
The Royals went out and won a World Series.
And they won at 85 too. So there's that.
You never know.
Yeah, it's tough though.
Yeah, but it's been tough not seeing, when you root for 4 teams and, the closest you've seen is your team get to the finals in 2014. That was the Rangers. The Mets made the World Series in 2015. They got smoked. And other than that, haven't really been good.
Yeah, buddy.
The Knicks were good last year.
Yeah, the Knicks had their moment, but once again, they were dealing with a lot of chaos, and that's why they fired their head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Beware the Groove. Remember for 17 months. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support.
Oh,
my
that's
man.
got to be the longest.
Fellas, all the
17
love,
months.
but clickbait is worse. Here's
Clickbait
the
is
question.
terrible.
Why is clickbait worse? Is it because of Scooter? Is it because of one of us? Is it just because of...
It's because of me.
No, it's because of me,
honestly.
dude. Yeah, like
Nah,
me,
I'm the
I'm
worst.
just
I'm the
I'm
boring
just like
one.
the random dude. No, you're just the rich kid with the PlayStation. That's your vibe there, man. All love, dude. All love.
I just go home
Caleb.
and enter COD lobbies
You're
and
putting
just
out
drop
slurs.
fucking slurs like you're fucking candy. Just,
Oh, it's beautiful, man.
I can see that. I'm a little older. I never got to experience that, you know.
We
I
got a
remember one
little
time
bit
I
of it.
did get into it in NHL with somebody, and my wife
NHL's
was
different,
over
man.
here. Yeah, my wife overheard me like cussing out some 15-year-old. She was like, "Seriously, you're arguing over a video game?"
Hey, that's serious business, baby.
Mhm.
Don't talk shit about NHL. I mean,
Yeah.
those teams they invest thousands of dollars in those ultimate teams.
Mhm.
And if you're not going off about that, like, dude, why do you think they love that one guy who's I forget his name. It's the guy who reacts to Patriot stuff, and he's just see him with a $50,000 team, and he gets like blows a 28-point lead, and it's just like he's just so pissed.
I don't know. I don't know who you're
His
talking
name.
about.
I forget
There's
his
so
name.
many
I know
people.
his face right there, but I forget his name. Otto Artem Otto. Tom Gores needs to give Bickerstaff half his salary. That man fixed what Monty messed up and took an enormous amount of heat off Gores' back. Yeah, Gores was getting ripped to shreds a couple years ago. He was getting bad. And Dolphin MJF. Remember for 10 months.
Let's go.
Raise that Jeepus, son. Thank you for
I
the
think
support.
we've made it.
And it is a smiley face or a zipper. I can't know either way. But other guys, as I said, thank you. Micah Trade EP is the best one. Oh, dude, the Micah Trade was classic because that was live.
That was
I would
one of the
say
greatest.
that one. There was another one that we got a reaction live, I think, but I forget which one.
One of the mock drafts was amazing.
Yeah,
where we
Divine Diablo, and we just did a bunch of
we
fake
made
ones.
Divine Diablo happen. We've had some moments. We've had some fun on the clickbait. I've died laughing sometimes.
Hey, it's beautiful, dude. We got a classic moment from that clickbait, dude. Watching this is just memeable. It is memeable.
Especially since the season was right about to start. It was on the cusp of the season.
We were literally about to talk who was going to get Micah Parsons. And Scooter was trying to say we're going to keep him. And then it's like, oh, fuck. You see three different forms of Scooter here. You see him with Dak smiling. You have him as a backdrop, him being serious, and then him just shocked. In a Micah
And then he
Parsons
called out
jersey.
to Shane. He called out to his wife.
Baby.
He was like, baby. He was calling for a beer. He was like, bring me a beer.
He's gonna need
I don't
more
even
than
drink.
beer.
He's
He's
never
gonna
drank.
need Jesus to
He's
take
never
some
drank.
heroin for him.
Scooter's amazing. He's never had a drink.
Yeah, he needs
Marco
that, dude.
4103 explained Tim Sweeney's 1K employees laying off at Epic Games Fortnite, wasting millions of dollars in UEFN shuttering 2 game modes that didn't live up to the hype in sports owner / president's term. You know what I'm hearing a lot about? I don't know about this. I hear that MLB The Show is awful again. They didn't fix any of the issues that they've had for years.
I think that's a lot of
people
things.
are pissed.
Yeah, the issue with a lot of like the sports games now, they focus on Ultimate Team and they don't focus on the single player campaigns. Like it's My League and My Player for NBA, Ultimate Team for NFL. That's where the cash is. It's not about, here's the thing. You either make $50, $60, $70 in one swoop, or you get hundreds from your whales that multiply that by about 10. There's your question. Where does the Head and Shoulders episode rank? I'm still pissed on this.
That was amazing. That was also
missed that one.
amazing.
I was
Tom
fucking
was
pissed.
dying. He was in the Head and Shoulders costume, just fucking sweating up a storm.
And it broke.
There's been ones where there's been some epic punishments, like when Brandon had to sing that song about Aaron Rodgers or the Shailene, the Pokemon song.
Yeah,
Shailene.
Yeah, you had some good paintings too, man. You had to paint the boat
the
park.
paint episode was amazing. That was a lot of fun.
Whopper.
Hubert
Oh,
Davis
Lord.
just got fired.
Hubert Davis. Who's
for
he
losing
coaching
to
for now?
VCU.
Oh,
UNC.
UNC. Well, they've been talking about
They're
that
going to
for a
hire
while.
Belichick's girlfriend now. They need some young
Ooh,
energy.
Jordan Hudson. Hey,
Yes.
they'll get plenty of good flower arcs there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Flower arches.
All right, let's do some
explain the Parsons trade in NFL terms.
yeah,
you know what? Let's do some immaculate gritty, and hopefully we won't fuck it up.
I met Hubert Davis, by the way. He came into the restaurant that I used to work at. Obviously tall. Ooh,
Matt Anderson.
1%. Ooh, a San Diego first round.
Matt Bush.
2%. Played third base and was a first round pick. Phil
Matt
Nevin.
Dominguez.
Nice.
Boom.
0.00. That's crazy. All right. KC guy that played. Did Bob Hamlin ever play third? But no, he would only.
I don't think so. He's just pure DH. Oh,
Matt
Mark
Antonelli was a first round pick. Ooh,
Yeah, Antonelli
Mark
was a
Tien.
first round pick.
That's crazy. He only hit one big league home run.
Yep.
Brewer, who played Dale Swaim, is one.
Swaim. I'm trying to think. Gantner.
Yeah. Jimmy Gantner's.
Yep.
Ooh, we're
More
good
of a
on
shortstop.
this one. KC and a San Diegan.
Oh.
I'm thinking
Did Ross Detweiler ever play?
I think
for
Mark Davis,
Mark Davis,
the closer.
Vicente Padilla.
I don't know Detweiler.
No. I'm trying to think. Carlos Quentin. Nah. Will Myers.
You got one? Will Myers. No!
Shit, right. He was a prospect for Kansas City.
You
Damn it.
dumb fuck.
He was a prospect.
Good fuck. Then try Mark Davis. I think the closer. Yeah. See, would you fucking listen to me?
How about you go fuck yourself?
All right. A Tiger and a KC.
Tiger and a Royal.
Tiger, that's Carl Farnsworth all day.
No, we'll do Farnsworth. Why not? Boom.
A Tiger and
Rob
a
Deere.
Brewer. Yeah, that's a great one. Got to give it out to Rob Deere. One year he went 5 for 50. All 5 hits were home runs.
Bill Spires. Shit.
Nope, wrong.
Oh, I actually know it.
San Diego.
Gary Sheffield.
Ooh, there you go. 10%. All right, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
as I said, I thought Will Myers played for the Royals.
Commander, a Cowboy and Redskin crossover.
Ooh, that is a good one. You can have a lot of good ones there, man. Ooh.
Albert
That's
Hainsworth?
fascinating.
Was Hainsworth ever a Cowboy?
No, he was never a Cowboy. He was a Buck and a Patriot. He was never a Cowboy.
Oh, Eddie Murray, that's a good one. Same with there's another kicker.
Chris Bonio? Nah, it's not Bonio.
Yeah, I know Eddie Murray was.
I don't want to say Bonio because I don't want to risk it.
Ooh, a Washington and a Seahawk.
Ooh, Washington and Seahawk. Did Archuleta play for Seattle in his final? Oh, Sean Alexander.
Yeah, I was about to say that. What about Matt Hasselbeck? Was he ever a Washington?
No, he never was.
That's a good one, Bailey. Jay Schrader for 3,000. He did pass 3,000. Oh, Dion, that's a great one. Yeah, that's 32%. All right, 3,000 passing yards. Did Jason Campbell ever get 3,000? I don't think so. I don't think he made it. It was like 27. Mark Rippon is a good one.
Rippon's an easy one.
KC, Len Dawson. Steve DeBerg did it.
Yep. Brian Sipe.
Brian Sipe. Red 88.
Red Right 88.
Red Right 88. Ooh, a KC and a Seahawk.
Devin Bush, there's one. Trying to think of like a defender or offensive lineman. Somebody who's Seneca Wallace is an easy one.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Do that.
Kansas City and Seattle, Warren Moon.
Ooh, that's kind of obscure. I forgot that he played for KC.
Yeah, he played
Cowboy
Twilight.
And a KC.
Interesting.
I like that one.
There are a few kickers that
Bernie Kosar for Cleveland, Dallas.
That's not a bad one. We'll do Kozar.
Let's do that one. Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, very briefly.
All right, a Casey and is there a kicker? Is there a running back? Is there?
Like I said, I'm trying to
Oh
think
yeah,
here.
yeah, that's a good one. Matt Castle for Big Boogaloo.
Yeah, we'll do Matt Castle.
Yep. Nice. 32%
125
on that one. Down. There's
Yep.
some unoriginal hacks. All right, now it's
Yeah,
time
we
for
are.
Puckism. There was a
Yep.
$10 super chat to try to sneak in.
Yes, sir. Always is, my man. Joseph Johnson, 8403. The Falcons making sensible, future-oriented moves? I don't know what to do. What do I complain about? Well, you're starting 2 injury-prone quarterbacks, so there is that. Ooh, there's some
All
big
right,
ones
here we go.
Flame and a duck. Ooh, okay. I mean, Ryan Strome is an easy one right now. He just got traded there, but I mean, dude, there's so many you can think of here. Curtis Glencross. There's I'm trying to think of someone a little more obscure, someone retro. Tim Sweeney. Boom.
0.8.
Calgary and Chicago. Wow. As I said, it's Trent Yanni. 1%. Calgary and Detroit. There's a bunch of Brian McClellan.
Oh, 0.1. Nice.
Yeah, I played
That's
briefly
low.
for Detroit in the 90s. Vancouver and Detroit. Jimmy Carson. Played briefly in the Cup run. Vancouver and Chicago. Wow. As I said, there's a bunch of ones you could kind of think here. Did Del Zotto ever play for Chicago? I don't think so.
Oh, no. Mike Del Zotto did not play.
Yeah, I don't think Del Zotto played for Chicago. I might have played for Vancouver, but I don't think he played for Adam Clendenning.
Nice.
Let's go.
0.9. Let's go.
Played
All right,
Chicago
ooh,
and then
Duck
Vancouver briefly. And a Duck and a Vancouver Canuck. Wow.
Was
A
Corey
Duck and a
Perry
Canuck.
ever a Canuck? Just
Roman Oksuda.
oh my goodness.
And 2 Cup wins with different franchises.
And
Ooh.
so you have to win one with Anaheim and one with another one.
Or you can do 2 with different teams who played for Anaheim at one point. So could be a couple guys. I can already think of a few off the bat. Chris Kunitz, there's one. I would say
Carl Hagelin.
Carl Hagelin. Well, Hagelin, he didn't win 2 cups with 2 different teams. He just won 2 with Pittsburgh.
Didn't he win one with Washington?
No,
I gotta look.
he was
this
a few
up.
years later.
Carl Hagelin. One of my favorite.
Wait, it's not
players of all
Shattenkirk.
time.
Shattenkirk wasn't multiple cup. He didn't win that. Let's think about this. Is there a bunch of different options you could choose from here? But what? As I said, that's interesting because there are not many teams.
Yeah, he
that have,
missed.
like,
You're
this
right.
couple
He
one.
missed. He missed the.
Yeah, he missed it by a couple years. He was close though. He was close.
By 1 year.
Oh, I want to say David Perron, but I don't think he's only won 1 cup. Because he would have been a good one because he did play for Anaheim very briefly, but he only won 1 in St. Louis.
I don't know. These are tough.
Yeah, as I said, I'm just going to go Kunitz. That's an easy one.
Chris Kunitz. Yeah, it's 12%.
And 2 cup
Those are
wins
tough.
with different
You don't wanna blow
franchises
it.
for Chicago.
Chicago. Oh, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot because there was a lot of wins.
There's a lot of overlap. I'm trying to
yeah.
think who would be like a fair one, but Chelios is a super easy one, but I don't really want to use him. Hasek, there's another. Although Hasek, I think only won 1 with Detroit. I don't think he ever won one with another franchise.
No, I don't think Buffalo ever won.
No, Buffalo didn't win, and Ottawa didn't win. So Chicago. I'll come back to this one. Detroit with 2 different franchises. We'll go with Larry Murphy. 6%. And then Chicago, fuck it, we'll do Chelios.
Okay.
Yeah, those are tough because it's just like there are a bunch of them that
it's hard to think.
Yeah. So Scott Niedermeyer, Maroon, Kunitz. There's not many. Not many at all.
Yeah. Okay. Let's call it a show.
Yes, sir.
Mike Vernon. Oh, that's a go. Wait. There's one trying
Yeah,
to sneak
Vernon,
it past the
Calgary,
bell
Detroit.
here.
Yep. Wait, we're not collapsing? The Blue Jackets are a strong team and can actually win in the playoffs? I guess miracles can happen.
They could be
after
good.
all.
They could be good. You better watch out. I'm going to be
Yes,
rooting
sir.
for them. I love first-time winners.
I think they can
I
do
love
it. They're the hottest
first-time
team in
winners.
hockey right now, dude. And not just that. You want us to talk about miracles happening? After all, we've reached the end of this stream, which means you are free from your prison sentence of watching this show. That is somehow
Yeah.
apparently better than clickbait,
Congratulations.
allegedly. Well done, boys. Congratulations. You made it through another stream. Peace out, guys. Have a great night. We may see you Thursday, maybe not, but otherwise, guys, it's always been a pleasure.
Mock
Love
draft season's coming. Love
Mock
y'all.
draft, baby.